He turned down Marvel 3 times because he feared losing the freedom to choose. Chris Evans was afraid that signing on for Captain America would trap him in a 9-film contract, that he would be typecast, and even that success might rob him of his autonomy. Yet fate rarely takes no for an answer. The man who once tried to evade responsibility ultimately became one of the most iconic superheroes in the world's eyes. Today, Evans is often called the actor who doesn't seem like he's acting. Some say he isn't playing Captain America, he is Captain America. Others comment, Robert Downey Jr. is Marvel's soul, but Chris Evans is Marvel's conscience. I would add that the bond between Evans and Steve Rogers goes beyond actor and character. It is a journey of mutual growth. An actor shapes a hero, and the hero, in turn, saves the actor. Before Marvel came calling, Evans' career had hit a low point. In 2005, his indie film The Perfect Score, or Fantastic for era dramas, depending on context, grossed only $200,000 and critics mocked him, labeling him a pretty face with no substance. During those years, he struggled with mild depression and nearly lost faith in his future. He once joked, "Almost every scene I shot back then required me to take my shirt off." Then Marvel approached him for Captain America with a 9-film contract. 9 films meant a decade of career lockdown. Early Marvel, in an effort to maintain continuity, often tied actors into multi-film deals. For actors, it was both opportunity and shackle. Evans refused 3 times. It wasn't until Robert Downey Jr. personally persuaded him, and Marvel agreed to shorten the contract to 6 films, that Evans finally said yes. No one could have predicted that this contract would change his life. To become Captain America, Evans endured grueling training, consuming 5,000 calories a day, training 5 hours straight, sculpting those iconic muscles. Maintaining that condition during filming was even harder. After a month-long action sequence, he lost 10 pounds. "It felt like Steve Rogers experiencing the super soldier serum pain," he said, "but it was worth it." Yet the real transformation wasn't physical, it was spiritual. What struck Evans most about Steve Rogers wasn't his strength, but his vulnerability and unwavering resolve. Steve is repeatedly rejected yet never gives up, knocked down yet always chooses justice. That conviction allowed Evans to find himself in the role. Director Joe Russo remarked, "Chris sometimes unconsciously mimics Steve's tone and posture. It's not acting, it's internalization." In Captain America: Civil War, Steve Rogers completes a turning point. No longer just a soldier following orders, he becomes a freedom fighter who stands up for his beliefs against institutional authority. This awakening mirrored Evans' own dedication to artistic freedom. Even after Marvel's massive success, he refused to be tied to pure commercialism, choosing films like Snowpiercer and Knives Out, and even directing Before We Go. He once said something that perfectly captures his resonance with Steve: "In Marvel, you are never the protagonist. The character is the protagonist." From the initial 6-film contract to ultimately starring in 11 Marvel films, Chris Evans accompanied Captain America for a decade. During the last scene of Avengers: Endgame, the entire crew stood and applauded for a full 10 minutes. At that moment, his eyes welled up. "Steve Rogers is a good man. If anyone could play him, I'd still be honored it was me," he said. It wasn't an actor saying goodbye, it was a chapter of life ending. From a doubted young actor to a globally respected figure, Evans spent 10 years embodying responsibility, conviction, and sacrifice. As one critic put it, Chris Evans didn't play Captain America, he became Captain America.